What's going on? My name is Brian Johnson. I'm here representing Metro TeenAIDS. I'm also a Howard University student. We're here at Howard University for National Youth HIV-AIDS and Awareness Day. It's April 11th. National Youth HIV-AIDS and Awareness Day was actually on the 10th, but we're here in commemoration of that. We're actually offering free testing for students and anybody who's coming out today. We have some giveaways inside. We got some music. We got some spoken words, some performances. So, a lot of stuff going on to try to bring people out today. We even have a raffle. You actually get a chance to see Alicia Keys or Miguel in concert. So, definitely a lot of cool stuff going on here with Metro TeenAIDS, Advocates for Youth, and a lot of other great organizations. So, definitely out here for a good time and making a difference in the community.
So Purpose Over Entertainment is my nonprofit. It's an acronym, POET for short. And I just started it because I remember in the 4th grade finding out that I was HIV positive and feeling like I had no one to lean on. So I started POET because I never wanted anybody out there who was HIV positive to feel alone. And so basically we're just a living, breathing testimony. And we just share our story all over the place. So social media, poetry, rapping, singing, anything, you name it.
My name is Rahul Vasareddy. I work for Metro TeenAIDS as a HIV and STI tester. And I think the work we do is really important in getting out the awareness about HIV and getting people to find out their status so they could live healthy lives however they see and however they define that.
It was important because I love getting the word out. I love spreading the word helps remind me to take care of myself so that I can be healthy enough to continue to do this, and so that people can see that, hopefully I can be a good example to someone out there.
Well, RealTalk DC, we're an organization devoted towards spreading sexual awareness and sexual knowledge and to the community and to the youth ages 13 through 25. We're actually going through what's actually classified as an epidemic in Washington, D.C. With our HIV rate at 3%. So, RealTalk DC, we're actually out here. We're trying to get involved with the youth, with the community, and really make a difference. Make sure everyone is knowledgeable, as well as getting tested. And so that's what we're out here doing today on behalf of RealTalk DC.
What is this rapping?
A dandelion in the midst of rose bushes would stick out like a sore thumb to ignorant souls. But I know the road this dandelion endured. This weed that all gardeners want to destroy is more appreciated by God than any seemingly beautiful bush of roses. Though that mutely misunderstood mellow yellow dandelion won't for long last, let it be known that God gave it the role of the outcast for divine importance. My mother was a dandelion in the midst of roses. Ignorant of her purpose, she uprooted her soul and unknowingly left herself for dead. It has been said that my mother went above the influence, transmuted broken hearts into smiles, all the while dying on the inside. AIDS didn't kill my mother, it put her at rest. Now this songbird whistles in the key of silence, and I, the latter of 5, write poems documenting the struggle unknown to my family. The sickness she denied lies in my blood with a lesser value. People speak. I don't know how you can live with knowing nothing but owning the growing dis-ease that your mother for so long fought. Just the thought alone would destroy me, but see, that's the difference between a rose and a dandelion. Roses were created with thorns to warn hands approaching without caution. Dandelions weren't given that option, but they were created by an all-knowing God. And that all-knowing God created dandelions with the strength to withstand ignorance and hatred. Dandelions live in this matrix of life, understanding the price. Roses live like the world was handed. Dandelions have to take the world and won't leave a rose stranded, but my mother died before she got the chance to realize that dandelions are blessings in disguise. She, I dare say, died before her time. That thought lingers in my mind, conflicting with my belief in the divine. My mom raised me in the faith that the day God sweeps you away is the day proclaimed way before the manifestation. But I can't help but experience devastation, knowing nothing about the woman who carried me, toting guns in the defense of my father. It is even harder knowing nothing about her, but knowing the reason the hospital has become my second home is because this dandelion chose to roam with the buffalo. But I seek serenity in the fact that she just didn't know that she, a dandelion, was just as beautiful as a rose. And I will go forth Knowing my purpose as a dandelion, this life is worth all the crying and all the dying I have to do just so someone in my shoes can live. I will gladly give myself as the sacrifice if it means the dandelions in the world will become viewed as more than the consequences of sins behind closed doors. You can lay me on my back and present me lifeless to God if it means that dandelions with unseen scars will not be viewed as odd but as gifts from God to show the world that beauty lies not in the petals of flowers but in the power of unconditional love, and that the strength of the untouched, unhugged, sometimes unloved, but most important of all, unbudged dandelions. Thank y'all for that.